Yo, what is up YouTube? Today I'll be showing off this Necrozma deck. So his event just came out today and I've been having so much fun with him. Let's get into some games and I'll explain the deck list along the way. Alright, first game in. And here's my deck list, and you're probably wondering, why am I running 2 Mars and a red card? Isn't that a bit excessive? Well, no, because it syncs in perfectly with Necrozma's second attack, SHOEGAZE, which is an interesting name by the way, which discards 5 cards from the opponent's deck. Not from their hand, from their deck. So with Mars and red card, we're going to be putting their hand back into their deck and just discarding everything. So yeah, this is going to be fun, man. This deck is cancer. Also, I was thinking of adding the other Giratina, the basic one, because to deal with the Oricorios, but come on, this is a fun deck. We're not going to be stressing about that little chicken. Anyways, we're up against a Guzzlord deck, which is pretty annoying because with his grind core, he's going to remove our energy. And this deck is very energy hungry, so this is not the greatest matchup, but we can pivot around it. The good thing about this deck is you got a lot of high HP basic Pokemon, so you can tank a lot, and when you get to the end game, you obviously discard all their cards. So you know their Sabrina, Cyrus, it's not gonna come in handy. It's not gonna come in handy. But alright, he's building up the Guzz, which is not a good sight. I can already see my energy vanishing away next turn. And also, I forgot to mention, I'm running dual energy. I tried running only steel energy and, you know, getting the Lunala Giratina set up as my source of psychic energy. So it's just not as consistent because you need 3 whole cards on the board and a stage 2. So it just makes the deck feel a lot less fluid. And if you run only steel energy, you're most likely not attacking with Lunala and Giratina at all. So I definitely do think this is the best setup for the deck. But alright, he has a Professor's Research and I'm seeing a lot of cards in his hand. So this Mars is gonna be disgusting. But alright, the grind core is coming. I can see the grind core. Yo, don't do it to me, Guzzlord. Come on, we're chill. We're chill, right? Alright, we're not chill anymore. Hey, yo, come. You little fooker. As if 2 energy wasn't enough. 3 extra heads. Just to rub the salt into the wound. But alright. Okay, he can do it again next turn. If he does it again next turn, dude, I'm gonna crush out. But yeah, here's a little gift for you, man. There you go. 3 cards, and let's hope he doesn't flip any more heads, because we could retreat Giratina next turn, switch into Lunala, and then Bellow. So we could avoid a KO right there. And that's what I mean by this deck is really good at pivoting, because Lunala is a great tank. 180 HP? I don't think we talk about that enough. Alright, come on. Goose, we're chill, right? Yeah, we're chill, we're chill. I forgive you. I forgive you for that last turn. Alright, we pull another Necrozma. Not needed. And I was just thinking to myself, Lunala's ability is too good. It's too cool. But it came out it's just the wrong timing. It came out when Oricorio did. So we never really got to see a Lunala meta, which is kind of sad. So I don't know, man. We need some better psychic cards, because at this moment in time, Giratina is doing all the carrying. And Beast Wall, okay, that doesn't matter. We're not hitting you with Necrozma for the damage. We just want to see your cards go poof. So let's pull like a red card or a Mars. Okay, that would have been cool. But anyways, yeah, we retreat, and then we might as well put the Necrozma down. Why not? And Psychic Connect. Oh, finally, all this setup, it's paying off. We're about to hit him with that SHOEGAZE. Come on. No other card's gonna have this effect in the game. Look at his discard pile. Oh, he had a Darkrai. Yeah, his Darkrai didn't even see the light of day. That's kind of sad. But yeah, I did my research on SHOEGAZE, and it's apparently a genre of music originating from Ireland and the UK. So shout out my boy James. But yeah, we knock him out with SHOEGAZE next turn, so it's a GG. if you guys like these type of videos, I usually only upload meta decks, but if you like fun decks as well, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll keep them coming.
Alright, we got our second game, and he's running Steel Energy. Is he trying out the Necrozma too? Let's see. Let's see if it's a Man of Culture, or he could just be running the best deck in the game right now. Solgaleo. Giratina. Okay, he got the same idea. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be fun. If we both get Necrozmas off, then we're just gonna be destroying our discard pile. I mean our hand.
In geopolitical terms, we say mutually assured destruction. But he's running a different deck than mine. He's not running Lunala, but he's running a Celesteela. So the Ultra Beast combo. So he's just gonna... Wait, what? I'm confused. How is he gonna... Maybe he's running dual energy as well. But I don't see how he's gonna get that psychic energy on that Necrozma. Or maybe he could just Dawn, double Dawn. But that seems like a hassle. Okay. Yeah, our hand is not looking too good. We need to put a Necrozma down now to like defeat him to steal energy. But yeah, we can't really do much at this point, so we'll play around as long as we can. His Giratina's incoming, so that's kind of scary. 2 more turns. Well, actually next turn he can attack with his Giratina. After this one. Oh, this is not good, boys. This is not good. Yeah, we need to pull another basic right now. Professor's Research. All right, okay, I'll take that. And we pull Giratina. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna use him to tank that Chaotic Impact. Again, this deck is so good for the basics, just pivoting around. I love it. It's a cool aspect of the deck. But yeah, this next Professor's Research, we need to pull Necrozma and start building him up. Because we're running dual energy, so we don't know if we're going to see a Steel Energy again. It's not guaranteed. Alright, no red. A red would mess us up. But alright, we're chilling. Hopefully we get a Steel Energy. A communication. Okay, we get 2 Steel Energies. So if we get Necrozma, okay, perfect. So not next turn, but the turn after, we can start attacking with our boy Necrozma. And I don't see how he would get his setup either way. I'm kind of confused about his deck. But alright, yeah, we're going to switch in the Lunala. It's going to be our tank. And yeah, Bellow, so we can Psychic Connect after. We just need to pray he doesn't have Cyrus. But we got a red card here, so we're gonna use it right now. You had a little too many cards, brother. I don't like that. But I'll retreat the Lunala next turn, because yeah, no one's surviving 2 Chaotic Impacts. So I'll give him the Cosmog, unless I pull Cosmog next turn, because then I could just have a healthy Lunala on the turn I need to attack. So of course I'll take that. So it just depends on the draw. And okay, Cosmo, perfect. We got the combo ready. So we just attach to Necrozma, Bellow, and all that recoil Giratina is taking. It's gonna make it so it can't survive the SHOEGAZE. So yeah, it looks like it's a win for us. Because again, he only pulls Steel Energy. So either he's just running Steel Energy or he ran Dual and just got very unlucky. So yeah, I doubt it. But alright, perfect. We got the combo. The combo wombo ready for next turn. And he killed my Lunala. So that means I can Mars him to 1. Put all his cards back into his deck. So yeah, this is gonna be nasty. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
And I'll attach the Lunala in case we need a backup attacker. But we're not gonna need that. What are we worried about? The guy's not gonna have any cards anymore. This is diabolical. This is the perfect word for Necrozma. Diabolical. Ugh. That Giratina. He had another Giratina ready. Straight into discard pile, man. He had a Sabrina as well. And that's what I said before about how good this deck is with tanking. Because the problem with tanks, they can just get Sabrina or Cyrus at the end of the game. But if you just discard their Sabrina or Cyrus, you got nothing to worry about. Because all that damage they do at the beginning of the game is just pointless. It's going nowhere. But alright, man. Yeah, he's thinking. He's like, where's my hand? What can I do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's get into the next game. Alright, fighting deck. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is a Sylvally deck.
Look at this dude.
Oh, Rockruff, man. Holy. People are still running Rockruff? No way. This man is stuck in 2020. What is he doing? What the dog doing? But actually, this is our best start yet. And it's against the Rockruff. We have every basic we need. A Professor's Research. All that's missing is the Steel Energy. And we're good to go. So it's not looking good for you, brother. Can't lie. It's not looking too good for you.
But it's interesting to see Rockruff though. Because last season when he came out, last expansion, he was a staple for the fighting deck. Because he just made it much more consistent with the ability to search for his own cards. Oh wait, he does run Sylvally. But the thing that kind of holds it back is you need more HP than your opponent. I mean less HP than your opponent to deal 100 damage. So for the Ultra Beast, you're going to have to two-shot them. And getting the 100 damage with Sylvally is much more consistent because you rely on your supporter cards, which obviously you run a lot of with him. And not to mention, Rockruff gets one shot by Giratina. So yes, it's not looking too good. But yeah, I respect him for still running it though. And we still have 0 Steel Energy. This is not good. This is not good. We can't use our Necrozma just yet. And look, he's in the situation. This is exactly the situation I talked about before. He's about to use the Blood Fang, and it won't kill me because we have the same HP. But if it was Sylvally, he could have just one-shot me either way. With this Professor Research, yeah, would have just one-shot me. But here he's just gonna do 50, and it's gonna give me time to evolve, get out this predicament. So yeah, Lyranroc, you're expired, man. Your time is up already. And not to mention, he has less HP than Sylvally. So if he had Sylvally's base 110 HP, he wouldn't be dying right here. So that's rough. It's very rough. And okay, red card. We finally see a Steel Energy. Hopefully it's 2 in a row. So we can get Necrozma going and discard all his shiz. But alright, red card. Give him less supporters to work with. And yeah, let's get the KO. Boom. Alright. Now we just gotta pray for Steel Energy. Cause I'm sorry, Lunala, I like you, but this is not a showcase for you. Gotta showcase our boy. But yeah, since we took care of the Lyranroc really fast, he doesn't even have enough energy to do any kind of follow-up with his Sylvally. Is it Sylvally or Sylvally? It's probably Sylvally, but Sylvally sounds a lot better. I can't lie. But come on, Steel Energy. Steel Energy. Oh no. We're gonna have to stall more turns. I feel like if Necrozma didn't have such weird energy requirements, 2 Psychic and 2 Steel, I feel like it could have actually been viable. It's just 2 Psychic and 2 Steel. That's so... Yeah, look at all the shenanigans I'm trying to do just to get an attack off. But if it wasn't for that, I could see some Japanese players cook up some decks to make him meta. Alright. PCL, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Well, actually that counts as supporter. So it can do more damage. Okay, that's nice. Alright, come on. Steel Energy after this one. Okay, good. We can just retreat into the other Lunala. And yeah, good luck. This is the last turn we have to tank. It's gonna be funny seeing that Sylvally doing 50 damage every turn because we just burned all his supporters. But alright, yeah.
We should be good. I'm gonna Psychic Connect twice in the next turn. I want to know if you can do that. I mean, you probably can, but it'll still be a pretty cool interaction. It's not every day that I have 2 Lunalas on the board. Alright, okay, come on. This is... Oh, wait, Mars? Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because we just know he put a Sylvally back into his hand. So with that Mars, we're putting it back into his deck. And hopefully, we discard it right now. So yeah, Psychic Connect twice. Okay, cool. It does work. So now we just Mars him. And we get rid of his deck. And he used both of his Gladions, so... Yeah, if I see a Sylvally in that discard pile, that's very tough. Yeah, it's over, man. It's so over. I mean, it didn't matter either way if he used Gladion or not, because Gladion obviously doesn't work the same as Celestial Town Elder. Watch him run Celestial Town Elder just for the fooks of it. That would be hilarious. Oh, Sabrina. I'll give him Giratina because Lunala did such a good job. I can't just let her die. Well, actually, the 80 HP one would have survived because I discarded his Sylvally. So, yeah, 40 damage is the most he could do. But yeah, we're not losing to a type null that can evolve. Let's just get right into the next game. Alright. Oh no. Lighting energy. That means there will be the chicken. No. The chicken. If there's an Oricorio in his deck, there's literally nothing we can do. We're running a full team of EXs. Again, I thought of running a non-basic, but come on. I was like, there's no way we're going to match an Oricorio. But he could not be there. We could be lucky. He could just not draw him. And we could be lucky. But yeah, if he does pull him out, we can't do anything. We don't even have Sabrina to counterplay it. But alright. He pulls out Zeraora. Okay, that's cool. As long as there's no Oricorio. We chillin', man. Oh, damn. He's gonna start doing 19 next turn. I like the support Electric got this expansion. I feel like Electric is probably the worst type ranked-wise. But they're slowly getting better. Electrical Cord was an insane addition, I can't lie. But right. I think we're gonna have to let that Giratina at the front die. I mean, we can't retreat or anything. So yeah, he's dead for sure. But that's actually not bad. Because we can let him kill us. And then put him at 1 card with the Mars. So there's less chance he pulls Oricorio. Alright, come on. And also... Okay, Pokeball. Don't be Oricorio. Don't be Oricorio. Okay, another Tapu Koko. He's probably going to retreat and kill me with Zeraora. Because I have a Giratina ready to revenge. And obviously, better to give away 1 point. Oh, X speed, okay. Better to give away 1 point than 2. But alright, come on. This Mars is going to be disgusting. We might win it against an Oricorio deck. We scared the chicken. Somehow we scared the chicken. The chicken is scared of Necrozma. Alright. I hope I'm not talking too soon. That would be kind of embarrassing. But perfect. We get communication. So we can hopefully get a... What is it? Cosmog. Yeah, perfect. And then we can get Lunala up and ready next turn. Move the Psychic Energy up. And yeah. Perfect. Okay. We put him on 1 card. I swear. If I get Oricorio'd after this Mars, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Okay, I could also win this game by just hitting with Giratina. But that wouldn't be fun. Oh my god. This game. The Mars gave him what he needed. And he gets a Dawn so he can attack this turn. Bro. I don't have the words. Okay. All right, so we lost this game, but we're at least gonna discard all his cards, just for the fooks of it. I mean, he has 13 cards, so let's have fun discarding them. All right, this is all we can do. This chicken just staring at us menacingly. 3 legendary Pokemon, and we can't take down this chicken. How does this make sense, Dina? This doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I can do it 2 more times. At least let me have fun with that. At least. 50. Could he kill me?
Yeah, if he gets a Giovanni or a red. But at this point, if he gets either of those after I discarded all his cards and he has 1 card in hand, just go play the lottery, man. Just go play the lottery. Alright, SHOEGAZE again. And yeah, he should have 3 cards left. I mean, we have no more cards left. But yeah, he should have 3. Alright, what is he doing? No way. No. Okay, this dude's gotta play the lottery. Nah, this is insane. Alright. We took the L. We couldn't beat the chicken. Let's get into the last game. Alright, here we go. Last game. Steel Energy. This time I'm just gonna assume it's a Necrozma deck as well. He just came out, so obviously people want to try him. And I was right. Giratina. Starts off with Giratina. We actually have a pretty good hand. We get a guaranteed Lunala. And we have a Pokeball. We can put a basic down. And is that what? Stakataka? What is he cooking? What is bro cooking? What's the second basic? And Celesteela, okay. I think I know how they run the deck now. How their method works. So they're just trying to get the Giratina killed. Or like trying to attack with Giratina. And then Lusamine on the Necrozma. But they only run Steel Energy. I don't think they run Dual Energy. Which I don't think is optimal because yeah, then your deck just becomes way too slow. But at least it's consistent. Consistent but slow. Alright, he gets another Pokeball. We're not sitting in the greatest position as well. We don't have any Steel Energy. And he can attack. Well, after the next Bellow, he can attack. So this is not good. We're gonna put the Lunala up so we can tank the Chaotic Impact. And I'm gonna Iona right here to hopefully get a Giratina. We need another tank. And we get Cosmog. So yeah, thank you, Iono. You just gave me the same hand back. But it's alright. He can attack this turn, but yeah, we need to find something by next turn. At least we have a Steel Energy. Finally. Oh, Sabrina, are you serious? That really sucks. So yeah, we're just gonna have to retreat. We finally got a Steel Energy, which is good because we have no other way of generating steel. But hopefully we get a Giratina now. Come on. Professor's Research. Alright, perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna Psychic Connect and then retreat because Psychic Energy is pretty expendable in this deck. Considering you have Giratina, which guarantees you the Psychic Energy. And Steel Energy, you're not guaranteed. So you just gotta hope. You just gotta pray you have 2 of them by the time you can start hitting with Necrozma. Otherwise, it's just a stalemate. But alright, he can hit my Giratina, which is no problem. I can retreat with the Psychic Energy. And then go into my Lunala and then Bellow. And then I just have to pray he doesn't have a Cyrus. But I doubt they run it in this deck. Because with Necrozma, you don't really run offensive supports. More defensive. Because you're going to be discarding most of them anyway, so... Alright, retreat. He could have Sabrina though. But I doubt a Cyrus. I really doubt the Cyrus. All that pivoting is doing us really good though. Because
Giratina keeps on hitting himself with the recoil. So by the time we could have Necrozma out, we could one shot him. Cause yeah, 2 more chaotic impacts and he's below 130. I mean 120. Actually, I just realized we're gonna need to build up another Lunala, because if it gets knocked out here, there's no way I can bring up my Giratina's energy to Necrozma, and then I'd just be kind of cooked. So yeah, we need a Lunala next turn. We need the MS top deck. That's what we need right now. Professor's research. I can Mars him to 1. I just really need the Lunala next turn. Oh, he switches out. Stack attacker. He won't even be able to KO me. I don't know how I feel about this unit. I don't think. Okay, we pull Lunala next turn. So he did well to switch out. If he did kill my Lunala, I would just rare candy, get the other one, and then hit him with the Necrozma. So good on you, man. He predicted it. But alright, let's Mars him. Put that hand back in your deck, boy. And then we destroy that deck. I mean, we destroy ours too, but we never really notice it. If you already have a Necrozma setup, a healthy Necrozma setup, it doesn't really matter. The game is going to be over soon. Oh, right. He does survive the damage reduction. And wow, that was his last card. Damn, that's all the cards he can play with for the rest of the game. I mean, we don't have any cards either. But I think the situation is more dire for us than anyone else. Alright. No, he can't win. I was a bit scared, but 60 and 60, he can't 2-shot me. Yep, that's going to be it. So this was the Necrozma deck. This was super fun. So if you've enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. It's been your boy Moose. See.